Hello, and I'd like to welcome you all once again to the old schoolhouse here in the hamlet of Butterstone for another one of our wee half hours and Saturday night half hours. And thank you for joining me. Please welcome to the stage the wonderful Tatty Faces who are going to be accompanying me tonight as with their usual virtuosity. It's very, very hot here in Scotland, in Perthshire at the moment. It's been a kind of heat wave. And I don't mind saying, though, but this summer, I don't know what's happened, but I've been run off my feet. I've been run ragged, running around. I just came back this week from being down in Edinburgh. I went back down to Edinburgh again to the Tattoo to hear my tune, The Gale, played by the mass pipes and drums. And it was brilliant, actually. And so tonight we have a problem because our main aerial, the mast that we normally use is gone down. And so we're on to plan B. We have a kind of backup system, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed that it's going to work all right for you, you know. But but the good news is I got an email today. There's been guys working outside my house all summer, and I got an email today saying they can now provide me with full fibre internet, high-speed internet to the old schoolhouse. So that should take a lot of the stress out of these Saturday nights when we finally get it installed. But that's good news. That's what that was, you know. So I'm going to start off with this wee song, which I've been doing a lot of archiving in the studio in the last few days, and I've got so many boxes of videotapes and audio tapes and things like that. I'm trying to kind of pull them all together, and I found a couple of cassettes of conversations I had with my father in the wee conservatory we've got. Years ago, I sat down with him and with this photo album, and we just talked our way through it, and it's been brilliant. So I thought I would sing this song, which is about my great-grandfather who lived up on the north shores of Loch Etive, a wee place called Caderly, and he was like a native Gaelic speaker. And so it's a wee song sort of thinking about the things that he saw and that he wouldn't see. And I've told this story before, but I remember going down to the shores. He married the wee girl on the other side of the loch at a place called Gleno. And I remember standing on the shores of the loch and looking over and putting myself in my great-grandfather's shoes and going, I quite fancy that wee girl that lives over there. You know, so this is a song. She loves me not. Where can a simple island boy begin? This Highland pride is all I've got, but in the darkness it means everything. It makes me one with the tide. It makes me strong when I'm burning inside. Standing here on Caderly, between the barn and the turning sea, I gaze across these golden hills. I'm looking all the way to eternity, all the way to eternity. Stand naked, I'm the simple one. I like to feel the wind across my face. I like to dream that maybe I should run in case our tracks get covered and we leave no trace. No trace of where we have come. No trace of song we can hold for our young. Standing here on Caderly, between the barn and the turning sea. I gaze across at these golden hills. I'm looking all the way to eternity, all the way to eternity. And I will sow the seed again. And I will plant this field and know it's never ending. I'll lose a son to the German wars. We'll lose the land he was fighting for. We'll lose our language to greed and gain, all washed away by a southern rain, washed until we can't see what our own destiny meant us to be. Standing here on Caderly, between the barn and the turning sea, I gaze across at these golden hills. I'm looking all the way to eternity, all the way to eternity. Sing it with me, go on. Standing here on Caderly, between the barn and the turning sea, I gaze across these golden hills. I'm looking all the way to eternity, all the way to eternity, all the way to eternity, all the way to eternity. Thank you very much, and that's my wee song that I wrote about my great-grandfather, and called Caderly. If you ever get a chance to go up that side of Loch Etive, go and have a wee visit. It's a beautiful part of the world up there. I'm going to change guitars, and so it's been an interesting time. I had a wee look at my bees this afternoon, and they're thriving. Now, from the very early part of the year when it was an absolute nightmare, and I don't know what's happened, but they've all sort of seemed to sort themselves out. Got quite a bit of honey, and they all look kind of happy Butterstone bees. So that's another good thing. The vegetables are all finished now. Well, we're getting to and I'm quite glad actually, because I'm getting a bit fed up of cucumber soup. I've had so many cucumbers. Poor Jenny, I keep bringing in another box of cucumbers, and she just has to try and find something to do with them. But anyway, I thought when I was doing all this archiving, and I found this lovely conversation with my father with all these photographs. So I'm going to put it together as a wee video, probably show it to you on one of the ticketed shows. But I also came across a lot of recordings, and my mother had a plastic bag which she gave me. She knew I was doing archives. She gave me a plastic bag of cassettes. And in the cassettes I found some of my really, really old songs, which was lovely. But it reminded me of all the friends that a lot of recordings of friends who are no longer here. And the people that I wanted to get old with and kind of hang about and reminisce about the early days, but I don't know, I seem to have lost quite a lot of that. But anyway, I wrote this song, and so we'll try that now. I better put my wee mic on. It's the heat, it's the sun. so, old friends, we say goodbye. The journey's lost and gone, and I can barely recognize the road we traveled on. Lost inside the mist of time, the memories fade away. The story turned and you would leave. It turned and I would stay. Sometimes I hear the music when I wait for sleep to call. It gently fills that empty space that hides inside us all. Lost inside the mist of time, the memories fade away. The story turned and you would leave. It turned and I would stay. And so I'll say a last goodbye and heal this heart of mine. I'll travel down some other road, some other dream to find. Lost inside the mist of time, the memories fade away. The story turned and you would leave. It turned and I would stay. Sing it with me, go on. Lost inside the mist of time, the memories fade away. Oh, the story turned and you would leave. It turned and I would stay. Thank you very much, and that's my wee song about the mists of time and the fact that so many of my musician friends have chosen that other path, and but I'm still here plodding away, and it's quite sad, and it's just the way life is. And so I thought I would do this wee positive song to cheer everybody up after that, which is kind of a wee bit depressing. Not depressing, it's actually positive, actually. It's kind of, and it's not a song I do very often. I've done it a couple of times on these broadcasts, but I have done 276 of these broadcasts now, so it's probably way back. So the chorus is dead easy. You sing, it'll all come clear in the end, it'll all come clear. Oh, my requests. So I've got my wee sheet of paper with my requests here. And Eternity, the first song, was for Eva Wellington from Bologna in Italy. Oh, what a lovely part of the world. And we enjoyed that, Eva. That Mists of Time song, we got requests from Robbie Prosser from Burwell in Cambridgeshire in memory of his mum and dad who passed away around this time of year 2 and 5 years ago. Well, that's nice. That was nice, Robbie. And this wee song was requested by Marianne Weller. I don't know how you spell it, if it's Weller or Veller, from Tucson in Arizona. I've done gigs in Tucson and Arizona, believe it or not. That's an amazing part of the world down there. And I just love all the cactuses and things. Anyway, so what you sing is you sing, it'll all come clear, in the end, it'll all come clear. Okay, so it's a wee positive song. And I'm just going to have a wee mouthful of my port. So because it's a song that I don't do very often, it can go pear-shaped. So we'll just see what happens. They say that hope is an elusive thing. It slips in and out of you. But I believe and anticipate. Hold on to me, and I'll hold on to you. And it'll all come clear. In the end, it'll all come clear. That's what you sing. It'll all come clear. In the end, it'll all come clear. One more time and I think we'll have it nailed. Global choir, here we go. It'll all come clear. In the end, it'll all come clear. It'll all come clear. In the end, it'll all come clear. They say that friendship's a foolish thing. It's never tried and true. But my friends, you mean everything. Hold on to me, and I'll hold on to you. And it'll all come clear. In the end, it'll all come clear. It'll all come clear. In the end, it'll all come clear. And they say that love is a fragile thing, cuts deep when first it's new. But love can make the mountains ring. Hold on to me, and I'll hold on to you. Make a better noise, global choir, here we go. And it'll all come clear. In the end, it'll all come clear. It'll all come clear. In the end, it'll all come clear. I thought you should try it on your own here at this point, because I just can't quite remember the last verse. But so let's have the global choir all singing it. Make on your own. It'll all. That's fantastic. That's so fantastic. You should do it again with some harmonies. It'll all, you can sing that one. It'll all come clear. In the end, it'll all come clear. You can sing that. It'll all come clear. In the end, it'll all I can't believe it. The global choir singing harmonies. Come clear. In the end, it'll all come clear. It'll all come clear. In the end, it'll all come clear. Beautiful. This is important. They say that peace is a hopeless thing, no matter what we do. But their empty words don't mean anything. Hold on to me, and I'll hold on to you. Here we go. And it'll all come clear. In the end, it'll all come clear. It'll all come clear. In the end, it'll all come clear. How many? It'll all come clear. In the end, it'll all come clear. It'll all come clear. In the end, it'll all come clear. One more time. It'll all come clear. In the end, it'll all come clear. In the end, it'll come clear. In the end, it'll all come clear. Well done. That was good. That was a wee bit different. Actually, we should do that more often. I can teach you the wee harmony. When on these simple ones, I can teach the global choir, some parts of the global choir. You could maybe say Australia sings the harmony and America sings the melody, or America sings the harmony and Europe sings. That would be quite an interesting experiment. Anyway, we're going to do one more. I'm going to do one more wee song. And this has got a chorus as well, and it was requested. I've got the request here. From Fiona Tullow from Perth, and her mum and dad, Alan and Ina Tullow from Burghead. Fiona writes, it's my mum and dad's 50th wedding anniversary today. We've been watching the live since they started. And whether we're together or apart, I always felt I was with them if I knew we were all watching together. Isn't that a lovely thought? That's an absolutely lovely thought. So Fiona, well, we'll do the wee song. And the wee song she requested is a song called Not Lie Down. And it seems to me that, as you go through life, you're allowed to make mistakes, You're allowed to make mistakes and fall down and make mistakes. The one thing you mustn't do is kind of lie down and give up and do nothing, At least if you're making mistakes, it means that you're tackling the whole business of life kind of straight on like that, So the more mistakes you make, the more kind of dangerous you're being with life and kind of tackling it. So that's where this little song came from. And a couple of things you can join in with on this song, the Global Choir can, because when I was recording it, I made a little fiddle part, and so you could do the wee fiddle part as well. And the chorus is easy. You sing, you can fall, but you must not lie down. You can fall, but you must not lie down. I know you're lost in the deep of the fiddle's sweet sound. You can fall, but you must not lie down. So we'll try it. And the wee fiddle bit goes like this. I need a mouthful for this. All right, Mr. Typeface. All right, Duncan. All right, Amber, yeah, good. We're all good here. So this is the fiddle bit that you sing. kind, she said, but there are words best left alone. Try to be kind, she said, for there's no grace in doing wrong. And when you're standing on your highest hill and you shout but no one hears, you can fall but you must not lie down. You can fall but you must not lie down. I know you're lost in the deep of the fiddle's sweet sound. Oh, you can fall, you must not lie down. Pull in your tired wings. There's no need to know it all. Listen how the silence sings. Now's the time for standing tall. And when you're standing on your highest hill and you shout but no one hears, you can fall but you must not lie down. You can fall but you must not lie down. I know you're lost in the deep of the fiddle's sweet sound. Oh, you can fall but you must not lie down. Little bit. Da 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 da. And dream on, little one. There are flowers in your hair. See what the time's done. It's scattered diamonds everywhere. And when you're standing on your highest hill and you shout but no one hears, make a bit of noise, here we go. You can fall but you must not lie down. You can fall but you must not lie down. I know you're lost in the deep of the fiddle's sweet sound. Oh, you can fall, you must not lie down. You sing it on your own, try it, go on. Global choir, here we go. Let's get a bit of a vibe going in this old schoolhouse. You can fall. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. One more time. You can fall, but you must not lie down. You can fall, but you must not lie down. I know you're lost in the deep of the fiddle's sweet sound. Oh, you can fall, but you must not lie down. Fiddle bit. Da 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 Thank you very much, and that brings us to that was fantastic singing, by the way, absolutely fantastic singing. This global choir is getting better and better and better and better, and I'm going to have a wee look at the possibilities of making some t-shirts and things, some kind of global choir memorabilia, and not memorabilia, global choir merchandise, that's the word. And so I'm going to finish now. It's time to just we toast and thank the Tatty Faces for being just their usual geniuses with their accompaniments and their singing. And they're really enjoying this hot weather. Well, we're all really enjoying this hot weather. It's very unusual for Scotland to be this hot at this time of the year. It used to be like this when I was a kid, but it hasn't been like this for a number of years now. So, anyway, hope you're all looking after each other. I hope you're all, it's very troubled times, and we just all have to kind of like hold on to me, and I'll hold on to you, and we'll all just stay cheery and smile like a tatty face, and look after each other, and we'll all be all right. So, night. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you all next weekend for number 277. Oh, no, I'm not. See you next weekend. Actually, Jenny's shouting to me. I'm going down to England. Eh? Yeah, I'm going down. Oh, yeah, I've got it. It's on my sheet. I should have looked at it. Oh, yeah, the next live stream concert will be Live 277 on August the 30th, because I'm going down to a festival in Shrewsbury, down near Manchester in England at the weekend. So I'm looking forward to that. That'll be great to go down there and see all the folks. So I'll put some photographs up on the Saturday night. So it'll be a couple of weeks, but we'll see you all then. Thank you very much for joining us. Thanks to Jenny. It's just me and Jenny in the old Schoolhouse tonight, and for pressing the buttons. And I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Aikava. Night.